Yeah, and then now, when you look at the liberty in the Nyabing, you know, it don't have nothing to do with Christianity. Nothing.
Okay. Rasta that.
Man, I eat ital food without salt. No
Okay.
pepper in the food. Man, I talk in a language where you don't understand. I say I true. I a Kong. I a Bingian. Man, I jump around the fire and I burn the Pope and I burn God and I burn Jesus and all them things. A man I just a liberty brethren.
Because I guess there's a stereotype that if you're a Rasta, you smoke. In Jamaica, we know different. It's like how you think about Bob Marley. You know, in Jamaica, a lot of Rastas don't smoke herbs, but you don't hear that because most Rastas smoke herbs. And that is that stigma that is on Rasta. But Rasta don't care about that because now they start to realize that ganja is not the evil that they thought it was.
Blessed love viewers and subscribers, Wagwan, open are doing good, open are doing great. Now my people, we're there again on the Soul Chat TV with another Mutabaruka content, and this one is an exclusive interview with Mutabaruka and the misconception of Rastafari. Yeah man, my people, a lot of people worldwide are missing out on this kind of knowledge about Rastafari. And Mutabaruka will be filling you guys in with a whole lot of knowledge, my people. So definitely stay tuned because it's going to get really, really heated and also educational. Before we get into it, you know, it's a Black Power movement. Drop a like and subscribe. Share to a friend or a family so they can be a part of the movement. Now, let's take a walk.
It's good to have you
I'm
here.
supposed to run on stage.
You're supposed to skate. Welcome to our show. Welcome to Ghana.
Good time,
How many times now have you visited the motherland?
I've been coming here from, well, not the motherland, Ghana. I've been to Africa a lot of time, but Ghana. I've been coming here from Panafest 1992.
92?
Yeah, and I've been coming, last year I wasn't here, but I've been coming consistently. You know?
Muta, how do you write such a poem, this poem, with so many subject matters, and yet a lackadaisical feel? Like this poem shall be called stupid,
yes.
But yet still this poem is written from the Bible and the files of the CIA. And what's...
Well, it's a collage, it's like a collage of different things that you have in your mind, and you know people have in their mind, so you keep saying it and you don't know what else to say. You know, but you're saying things that you know people's thinking, saying, and then you just don't know how to end the poem. And you say, well, maybe it will end in their mind or in my mind. So you just continue because there's there are other things that you could say in the poem, but you don't want to do it, or else we'll be still writing it from that time until now. You know.
The first poem that catapulted you to, international glory is called
White Man Country.
That was such a poem that spoke to many black people who lived abroad,
especially in Europe.
Why did you especially write that poem?
All right, you know, there's a brother named Linton Kwesi Johnson. He's an ex-poet. He's a Jamaican from England, but he grew up in England, and he said he wrote a poem named England is a Bitch.
England.
And I listened to that poem and I said, well, if England is a bitch, it's not good to stay there. So that's the poem, it's not good to stay in a white man country too long, with all the different trappings that Europe has to offer. We realize it's better to stay home. You know, sometimes it's better you suffer in your own country than go to the next man's country and suffer.
So you better stay in your own country.
Yeah.
You have never lived abroad, true?
No, I live in Jamaica.
I
just tour and travel, but I've never lived anywhere else but Jamaica. Okay. If I leave Jamaica, I'm coming here.
You're coming down to Africa?
Yes, definitely.
Your name Mutabaruka means the one who is always victorious.
Yes, it's from Rwanda.
A Rwandan language called Kinyarwanda.
Yes.
How did you get that name?
Well, I was reading a poem at school by a poet named Jean-Baptiste Mutabaruka. I actually didn't know where he come from until I opened the back of the book. I was reading the poem and it sounded exactly like a poem I wrote. So I said, well, you know, as a youth coming up, you don't want a European name. So we chose Mutabaruka. And years after, I was in Paris. And some students from Rwanda thought I was from Rwanda when they hear the name.
Because of the name Mutabaruka?
Yeah, because they know it's a Rwandan name, a very famous Rwandan name. So they asked me, I said, no, I'm from Jamaica, but I like the poet Jean-Baptiste. So they started to tell me about Jean-Baptiste. And then they tell me that the name means one who is always victorious.
One who is always victorious. Pretty
Yeah,
powerful
so
name.
I think that was a good choice.
But you initially trained as an electrical engineer.
Yeah, I used to do electronics at school.
Worked for
Telephone
telephone company.
yes.
So why did you move straight to poetry?
Because I'm not, well, I never moved straight to poetry because I used to write the poems when I was in, but the regimental 9 to 5 is not my thing. I don't know who created that thing that you get up every morning, you go to work 9, and you go back home and you keep regurgitating and doing the same thing. That is not my thing.
Do you make a good living from being a poet?
Of course.
A lot of money?
Well, a lot of money, more money than maybe you make. But yeah, I mean, most of the things that I have right now is because of my touring and because of my mouth.
The first time you went on tour was with Jimmy Cliff.
Yeah, we toured Jimmy Cliff in Cuba.
How was that? Young Mutabaruka on the tour.
Yeah, first time I left Jamaica.
Oh, that was the first time you left your country?
Yeah, that's the first time, 1982.
1982.
First time I leave Jamaica, I go to Cuba, perform, Jimmy Cliff, band. It was wonderful.
It was wonderful,
yeah.
You studied or you read books on Malcolm X?
Yeah, different Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, but Malcolm X is the one that started me out to rethink my situation as an African person, as a black person, you know. So that profoundly influenced even now how we see things, you know, because we know this Malcolm X was a prisoner, was a street youth, get caught, going to prison, and then rethinking all concepts and ideas and come out as being one of the greatest African heroes.
Did you meet Bob Marley?
Yeah, man. Everybody meet Bob Marley in Jamaica.
Everybody meet Bob Marley in Jamaica?
I mean, Bob Marley, most of the artists, Jamaica is a small place, you know.
Okay.
Jamaica is like 52 miles wide. So think about that. 52 miles.
And drive around the whole country?
Yeah, you can drive out the whole country in less than 3 hours. Bob Marley is a brethren, you know, a normal brethren, you know. I mean, he is the greatest known artist in Jamaica, but most youth at that time, or most people in my time, would have come some link with Bob Marley.
Was he just in the neighborhood, just like every other person?
Yeah, man. You go in and shop. You could have seen them behind the counter and sell record. In them days, them just turn up in there and sell record and sit up on a car and smoke herbs. It's just a normal youth, you know.
So
like most artists.
That's how you all live in Jamaica?
Well, not so we all live, because, you know, it's not like I know him and we talk every day and thing.
Yeah,
but as I say, as a Jamaican, you go and shop, you know, as a matter of fact, one of his sons, the mother used to live with me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Kimani Marley.
Oh, Kimani Marley. His mother used to live with you?
Yes, the mother used to live in the house. And that is where him snatch her. And Kimani.
That's why you snatched her?
No, him snatch her.
Oh, okay.
Him snatch her.
Okay, yeah. I mean, don't mind me. I'm trying to understand the pattern, that's why.
Okay, well, what I'm saying to you that she was, a lot of us was living in the house.
Okay.
And his eye took to that lady. And that's how we got connected with her.
Oh, okay.
And then he brought, Kimani Marley was the product of that relationship. Yeah.
You spoke about the difference between education and indoctrination in the year 2000 at the Stanford University.
Yeah.
I'm interested in what your perspectives are with regards to education and indoctrination.
Well, education is what you acquire through knowledge. When the teacher reminds you of things that you have inside of you, you get educated through knowledge. Indoctrination is what they want you to believe. So what they tell you is used to manipulate your actions and your thoughts and your behavior. You know, at this moment in time, education and knowledge is very near. It's a thin line between knowledge and education, because knowledge, I mean, between education and indoctrination, because what we are learning now in school is still coming from the people who want to control us. So education is almost like indoctrination now. You know, a lot of the things that we eat, or what we say, what we wear, what we visualize, all of our perceptions of life, you know, God, you know, the devil, everything is an indoctrination.
In 2010, you also wrote a poem about Lucky Dube. Did you have
Yeah.
a relationship with him?
I was standing in an audience about 10,000 people.
Okay.
You know, somebody just said, let us go down there. Lucky Dube playing down there. I will go down there. I was standing in the audience and I hear this virgin start to call my name. And he was saying, Mutabaruka is a Rasta man. He don't smoke herbs. And I said, wow.
He didn't know you were there?
No, I never knew I was
He was just
there.
talking about you?
Yeah, he was just talking about me. And after that, we started to know each other. You know, him come to Jamaica and we go to Africa. So when I heard that he died, they hijacked him car and kill him. I feel
Really sad.
sad. So I wrote this poem named Lucky.
Lucky.
You know, because I used to say, Africa, we're all slaves until Africa is free. His band was called Slave. And people used to ask him, why is it they call your band Slave? Him say, we're all slaves until Africa is free.
You're all
That's
slaves
a
until
reggae
Africa is
strong.
free. Why do you think he was fascinated about the fact that you did not smoke weed?
Because I guess there's a stereotype that if you're a Rasta, you smoke. In Jamaica, we know different. It's like how you think about Bob Marley. You know, in Jamaica, a lot of Rastas don't smoke herbs, but you don't hear that because most Rastas smoke herbs. And that is that stigma that is on Rasta. But Rasta don't care about that because now they start to realize that ganja is not the evil that they thought it was. You know, it has medicinal properties and things. And so people is not as scared of it again, especially like America. A lot of places in America, you know, but you find like people, like in Africa, they still hold on that negative thing. So when you see a Rasta, you see ganja tree. You know, I am not a ganja tree, you know, I'm a Rasta man.
But it's fascinating to me too that.
Yeah, well, I know it will
Rasta
fascinate.
man.
Yeah, it will fascinate the most African because this is the last place that certain knowledge come.
Yeah.
You see, the knowledge is open to the rest of the world. Europeans know of this, Americans know of it, Chinese know of it. You know, in Israel right now, the most advanced investigation into marijuana is done in Israel, but that is closed from Africans. But eventually they will catch up. But so far, we will always be persecuted, especially the Rastas. We'll be always persecuted to something that is less harmful than cigarette. Cigarette is legal. The drugs that are legal kill more people than the drugs that are illegal.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true. Let's talk about the Africa Culture and Wellness Festival.
Yes, and that's what I'm here for.
Have you written a new piece for?
No, we don't write piece for occasions, you know. It's not that, you know. I mean, if you want to commission me to write a poem, I will.
I will be
and
happy,
you pay me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't write poems.
Even though you're richer than I am, I would still like to pay you.
Well, rich people get paid. That's why they are rich. That's why they're rich. But what happens is that I don't write poems that way. It's not something that, you know, I'm sitting down and watching the TV. I might hear somebody say something and it comes to me, but I gather it in my mind. Sometimes I have a poem in my head for like months without actually penning it. You know, but I don't say, why so I'm going to Africa, I gotta write a poem there. Because most of my poems is relevant already to situations, you know.
What happens when you take a pen and a paper and you say, I'm going to write this poem? What is running through your mind at that particular time?
Like, for instance, this poem?
Yeah, for instance. This
All right, because you're anxious for bring out so many different topics.
Okay.
If you notice in this poem, if you cut the poem, you see there's so much things going through the poem. You know, Playboy magazine, New York Times, the Bible, the struggle in Africa, you know, slavery.
Nkrumah.
Yeah, so you're trying to gather the thoughts about all these things. And should I write a poem about Nkrumah? Should I write a poem about Haile Selassie? Should I write a poem about... You say, no, it's too long. It's going, you know, so you just write one poem. Together. You just put a collage of things together and just say yes. And it turned out quite well, you know. This poem, I bought a house out of it.
So what's your favorite Ghanaian artist?
Wow. You know, I know him, you know, but I think he's a whole artist, so I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name. But my favorite artist in Africa, totally, is Salif Keita.
Salif Keita.
And with new fella, from Nigeria, because we perform with fella. But I would go back.
Rocky Dawouni?
The brethren there. Yeah, I know him still.
Have you heard Shatawale?
No, I don't remember, but I know that one. Yeah, oh yeah, unpopular now. Unpopular now.
Unpopular now.
Unpopular now. Yeah,
And
unpopular now.
Sako there.
No, I don't know the names. I play the music.
You just listen to the music. The reggae.
No, I don't listen to reggae. No.
Samini.
Salif Keita is not a reggae artist. And Fela Kuti is not a reggae artist.
Yes.
But these youth now they call Afrobeat. You know, the brethren do reggae, do arena, that you just mentioned. It's very popular.
Samini, Stone Boy.
Yes, Stone Boy, dancehall vibes.
Yeah.
You know, that Afrobeat dancehall is like a collide.
You guys love his music in Jamaica?
Yeah, well, I don't say no, what about people play, but they don't know the name of the person.
Okay.
Yeah, just recently now we start to know it's a Stone Boy, like everybody, kind of, not everybody, but you know, people who Afrobeat. Because the Afrobeat is what's happening now.
Afrobeat, yes.
Yeah, that's what's happening now, yeah. And I like the sister that just played, that died.
Yeah.
That little girl,
You've listened to
her. I've heard her before, yeah. Heard her before. Yeah, well, you know, we love to do these things because it expose a certain thinking. Just as we talk about herbs and you get shot because you hear that we don't smoke ganja. You know, I don't think a lot of people in Ghana would know that you have Rastas who don't smoke. You know, so we come to break that stereotype because not smoking ganja make you be a Rasta. But smoking herbs is part of the culture of Rasta because everyone have a culture. You know, the Roman Catholics burn incense.
Yeah.
You know, smoke up the whole place. You know, Rastas smoke ganja. You know, it's just simple. It's not something bad, like smoking cigarette. Cigarette causes more cancer than anything else, but it's legal. Alcohol causes more drunken youth to drive and crash and behave like them is idiot. You know, the best reggae songs that you learn and listen to was written by people who were smoking ganja at the time. The best Bob Marley song was written on a big spliff.
People smoking ganja?
Eh?
Were done by people smoking ganja?
Yeah, a big spliff too. And I only love Bob Marley.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bridget.
Yeah, am I on the air now?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, listen. There's a man who normally listen to your program.
Normally.
Yeah, listen, but tonight I'm compelled to call.
Yes, sir.
Because you're talking to a Ras earlier on, the one about the university.
Yeah.
And based on your response to him, I'm telling the truth right now, I'm kind of upset.
You're upset for me about me?
Yeah, man, the way you handle the
all right, tell me what you're upset about.
All right, first of all, let me just put things in perspective. It's a Mutabaruka mean a lot to me. My name, my children's name were gained by listening to Mutabaruka and Miguel Lawrence.
Yeah.
So you all have a very high place in my life. See? So Mutabaruka, the Pan-Africanist, very knowledgeable. You are here for a purpose. But Mutabaruka, the Rasta, I think I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Because, let me tell you, as a child growing up, we used to say Rasta, and Rasta believe that Selassie is God. The motor that I'm hearing on the radio is not believing that Selassie is God.
No, I'm higher than God to me.
I'm higher than God?
Yes.
Because, you see the impression I'm getting, most when a man comes and say to you about Selassie or Jah, it's as if you tend to want to shun him.
No. You see, it's that me don't use them word about God and Jah. You see the school when me come out, me never hear the Rasta man them calls about God.
So you never grew up hearing that Selassie God?
No, me hear Rasta say God, yes, but me I tell you say this, the liberty when me come sight in a Rastafari, the brethren them and the sister them never say Haile Selassie a God. Because to them, God is like what Peter Tosh should have said, God is like dog turned back way.
Okay, so let me ask you
a question. Peter Tosh? You ever hear Peter Tosh talk about God yet?
No, well
Peter Tosh, no, listen to me, I say, Bridge, because I don't want him to get me away, you know.
Yeah, I would love to clarify the God.
Yeah, you see, all right. You see, it's on me come here, Rastaman attack, and if you listen to, and I go and play that interview there one day with Peter Tosh, you know.
Yeah.
Peter Tosh say him no worship God, you know, because God is to turn it back with a dog.
Okay.
All right. You see the school of Rasta me come out, and the same thing them are saying, say them no worship God, you know. Them born God.
So they don't believe Selassie is God?
No, them believe say Selassie is higher than God.
Explain that to me now.
Because God is just an idea. To them, God is an idea. It don't bring about a liberty. Christianity don't have no culture, you know. It just have a faith in it, you know. Rastafari come with a cultural expression.
Well,
it's a livity.
Yeah.
So the idea of God is just an idea. When a man say Haile Selassie, it's not just saying Haile Selassie, it's living a certain way that is unique to Rastafari.
Right.
So when I say Haile Selassie is high, I now refer to God.
Okay.
To the normal listener, it might sound like say Mutabaruka no Rasta, because I'm not say Haile Selassie is God, based upon how him perceive God.
Okay.
But I don't have a God concept in my thinking.
So let me ask you, I want to bring you up to a level, because as I said, growing up, we learn that Selassie is God.
Yeah, but you see, we learn a whole heap of things about Haile Selassie too, because we hear Haile Selassie and Jesus too.
Because even Bob Marley sing about in the 70s when Mengistu came into power and Selassie was assassinated. Bob Marley actually sing in response to what the bar lady that said, kill the Rasta God.
Yeah.
See?
Jalib.
No. Yeah, Jalib. See? No, let me tell you. Oh, it's a Rasta. Rasta is not like Christianity.
No.
It's a God figure we worship on Sunday. But come on the morning and eat your pork and live a normal life.
Mm-hmm.
Rasta is like other world religions, like Hinduism, Buddhism. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
So the Hindu don't just worship on one day and the next day him gone to the secular world. The Hindu is a Hindu every time.
Mm-hmm.
The Buddhist is a Buddhist every time. The Rasta is a Rasta every time.
Yeah.
But how we grew up seeing it, Rasta have this, we call it now, the central figure with Selassie, which we call God. And Selassie is
All right,
God.
when you say God, what do you mean?
Well, our concept of God in the Western world is that one, what you call it, that one figurehead.
Yeah, but brethren, that is the point. That is the point where I'm making. Our concept of God in the Western world, we must not allow the Western world to define when we talk what we mean.
Okay.
When
so
I say, what I say is that you are use a definition that is already there for you. Already. When you say God, all right, you see if I tell a man, say, Haile Selassie is God, you know, him have a preconceived idea about God in a female mind already.
Type of God.
Yeah, so I cannot tell him, say Haile Selassie is God, because him in a female mind have a concept of God that don't relate to Haile Selassie.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have to define Haile Selassie it from my terms, not from the mindset of the Christian terms.
Christian. Okay.
Yeah, so when I say Haile Selassie is higher than God, what I actually are saying is that I am make Haile Selassie into the real thing, not just a faith.
The real God figure.
No, not a God figure. God is see the idea of God.
Yeah.
The idea of God is in the man mind, It's a faith in the man mind,
Yeah.
The Haile Selassie, in a man mind alone, But it's a man where you can identify in a photograph.
You can see.
You can see
man that live, walk about.
So when I make the thing so real that I take you out and now this God thinking.
Okay.
Which when I go in a bush and I hear the Rasta man say, hi, Haile Selassie, hi. Where am I show I, Am I show I say, is it the sun, the stars, the heat, the air, the water, a eye that, a life that, and Haile Selassie is life, is I, is not God.
Okay.
No, the Rasta man, because him come out a Judeo-Christian mindset, him identify everything based upon him Judeo-Christian mindset. So he will say Haile Selassie is God because there was no concept,
original concept,
that him come out of that could identify or validate his idea until him start to trod the trod.
Okay.
It's when him start to trod the trod now, him start to develop concepts and ideas around Haile Selassie.
Okay.
Some man use the Bible to validate it. That him tell you now, say Haile Selassie is the return Messiah, is Jesus Christ. If you go to a Christian and tell him say Haile Selassie is Jesus Christ, he must say, where you say? And then him have this idea, he tell you, but Haile Selassie not dead. So where you say no, he must second coming, he come back again. Them have all this stuff for you because you keep validating Haile Selassie of a Judeo-Christian mindset. What I say now, I say this now, that I will not allow Judeo-Christian mindset to validate what I talk when I say Haile Selassie. So I don't use the term God.
So you believe in Haile Selassie then?
I not add nothing and I not subtract nothing
Alright, so,
from Haile Selassie. I can't make Haile Selassie greater or lesser than who is, you know.
Okay, so let me just get something clear. Because
So the bread, you know.
And your reasoning is like you're atheist. That's why you come across those, you know.
Oh, atheist what?
Like you don't believe in
No,
in
but
God.
that's what Christian are saying. You see, the Christian will say that.
Okay, but you believe in Selassie.
Wait there.
Selassie.
Wait there. Because I tell you what the Christian know. The Christian have a monopoly upon the word, the atheist, you know.
Okay.
Because if you don't believe in the concept
The God concept.
of what them say use atheist.
Okay.
You know, so all right.
But Muta is not against Selassie. That is clear.
Oh, I mean against. Oh, every time you hear I say Haile Selassie. How much time you hear I say Haile Selassie the Almighty on the radio?
Well, to tell you the truth, I never hear you say it, you know.
You never hear me say Haile Selassie the Almighty on the radio, Virgin?
No.
You never listen to Cutting Edge, man.
I hear it's Cutting Edge, you know.
Wait there, Virgin. You never hear me hail Haile Selassie on the radio yet?
You mean as the Almighty God?
Yeah, no God.
Oh, okay. Maybe as the Almighty. Well,
Mr. Almighty, Mr. God, Virgin.
Okay, that's what's missing, the God.
No, but God missing out of my vocabulary. Me no worship and praise God.
Okay.
And me assure you say it's not me alone I say that, you know.
So that is a new...
Yeah, no new thing. Where you say, Virgin? No new thing.
Alright.
That there before me say Rasta. Me grew up amongst... Watch out, when me go a Bingi, let me tell you how Bingi changed to me.
Okay.
Did I ever go Naya Bingi yet?
No, I've never been to Naya.
Alright, let me tell you something about how Naya Bingi changed to me. You see, when me just come out of school, and me I go a Naya Bingi, me not hear no Rasta man mention the word God in a Naya Bingi.
Really?
No Rasta man. And a pure Rasta there. Because them days you never have men and people go a Bingi.
The original Rasta.
You never have no Rasta a stand up and a read Bible round no tabernacle. The change of Rasta change now where Rasta try build tabernacle, Rasta put Bible in the center of the congregation and I do this and I do that. When me start go a Bingi, you never have none of them things they are going. Alright, it's a 12 tribe.
Bible wasn't a concept a part of the Rasta.
No, man, throw Bible in a fire.
Okay.
No, yes, when you go at 12 tribe, I can tell you, it's when you go at 12 tribe, it's more Christian. Because the 12 tribe, man, we say I'm a Christian, you know.
Okay.
Naya Bingi, man, nah, tell you say I'm a Christian, you know.
Naya Bingi are down to earth Rasta.
Him nah, say I'm a Christian, you know. The Naya Bingi, man, nah, say I'm a Christian.
Okay.
Me know some man will live in a country, Rasta. Brethren, me sorry say, you see, when me talk them thing, you know, it sound like me I come up with the thing, you know.
No, you're enlightening us right now.
When me come up with, me not come up with nothing, yes or no, you know. Me just put the thing into perspective.
I tell relativity.
Yeah.
Relativity.
Yeah. So
never
me,
really know it.
Yeah. So me I say no. If it sound a way to you, it's because you have a God concept in your mind. And anything.
That's how we get to the
yeah,
West.
if I don't say Haile Selassie is God, you feel say I have fight against Haile Selassie.
Yeah.
But in that fight, I fight against Haile Selassie. You know. All I do is show you say you cannot make Haile Selassie less or more than who him is. Okay. Therefore, when you say Haile Selassie is God, what you doing is try to put him into a Judeo-Christian mindset.
Okay.
And Rastafari did not come out of a Judeo-Christian mindset. When Leonard Howell did say Haile Selassie is our Savior and is our Redeemer, he never talk about a Jesus Christ, you know. Okay. He talk about a black Redeemer. We write about Ethiopia when Marcus Garvey say, where is the black man kingdom, where is the black man king?
Okay.
And so when the followers them come now, who did have the Bible as them guide, them start to use the Bible for validate Haile Selassie.
Yeah, I was going to ask you how the Bible came into Rastafari.
Because the man, remember say Marcus Garvey followers them was Christian, you know. Yeah, so them have the Bible in them hand. Okay. When this man crowned King of Kings, conquering Lion of Judah, you know, the same title them in the Bible, you know.
Okay,
so them use like the title.
Prophetic thing. Like it's a prophetic.
Yeah, it's like the crowning of Haile Selassie justify the Bible passages. Okay, so them use the Bible passages to justify them saying Haile Selassie.
Okay.
It's when the levity, not the reading of the thing. Man start to develop a levity. When Bakawal, not Bakawal, when the place named Pinnacle lick down and mass Rastaman have to run all over the place and some go a country, some go a Bakawal and things. A levity start develop. And out of the levity come a philosophy. Okay. And the philosophy is like, why right now, I eat salt, I eat this, I eat that. We are tried I, we are live say I. And okay. So it get unique.
Okay.
That means it gone beyond the Judeo-Christian mindset. Even though the man them was say it was Judeo-Christian mindset, you know.
Okay.
So when you go on a bingy, even though the man them a sing the church song them, you know.
Christian song.
Yeah, them turn it round.
And Rasta song.
Yeah, and then now, when you look at the liberty in the Naya bingy, you know, it don't have nothing to do with Christianity. Nothing.
Okay. Rasta that.
Man I eat ital food without salt. No pepper in the food. Man I talk in a language where you don't understand. I say I, true, I a Kong, I a bingy, and man I jump around the fire, and I burn the Pope, and I burn God, and I burn Jesus, and all them things. A man I just a liberty brethren.
All right. Well, I think the problem is we who grow in the way call it Judeo-Christian.
Yes, it's so weird.
We haven't been enlightened to the side that you have been enlightened.
Yeah, but you have some youth you know where you can't talk about no God to them.
No, well, listen, a lot of youngsters listen to you. A lot of even entertainers. And because when they come out and them say, born Jesus, you have elder Rastas who say, oh, they need to have born Jesus.
But I don't mean make them say that.
Well, listen now,
Rasta born Jesus, me know, but no, Rasta born Jesus for a long time.
The world. No, there are a lot of youngsters who grew up in the Rasta world, like yourself, who have been exposed to the original Rasta thing.
Yeah.
No, the majority of us listen to you haven't been exposed to that.
So it sound weird to you?
So to us, it sound weird.
Yeah, like me a fight against Haile Selassie.
Like you fight against Selassie.
But if you listen to me,
listen to you now. You have just educated us, the world, as a matter of fact, into the liberty of all.
Yeah, but I years me I said this on the radio, brethren. I years me I said it on the radio. Years.
Okay. No, because many times I've heard.
I know the first chain here when me I say yes or no, you know. When me I say yes or no, I know the first chain here, you know.
Okay.
I years me I said this on the radio, you know.
Yeah, no. We notice enough time man come and talk to you about Bible. And if them make mention to the liberty, we being in the Bible, you tend to look down on it away.
We being in the Bible?
Yeah, like them try to...
You know why I do that? Because we seem to be grafting our liberty that we create in our own indigenous way in a Jamaica, yeah, based upon our experience for the Bible. And anybody in the world can do that.
Sure. Anybody
can take the Bible and say, me go through them experience, you know, see their meat attack.
It's a similar experience, everybody.
Yes, because the Bible transcends. It is a transcendental thing, you know.
Yeah.
If you look at the Bible, you see it said this. It can go to you. It can relate to you, you know.
Relate to every culture.
Yeah,
there are people who are going to struggle.
Yeah, so, struggle. Like how Bob Marley sing and white people in Germany listen to it and hear it and say, oh, man.
People anywhere who are feeling struggle will tell you that.
Yeah, like one love.
Irish man would tell you the same thing.
Yeah, when Bob Marley say one love, white people take it up and say, see, they're one love, one heart, let's get together and be all right. So that's how it goes. See, all right. So when I say no, that there's certain things, words, sentences that transcend cultures, color, class, and all them things there. You understand? But you can relate to it because it's our prayer. Just like when we say right poor man sing song, the people them in Azania, in Zimbabwe, we are fight the struggle, them relate to it. Well, I see him with the Bible, you know, brethren. A man can take up the Bible and relate to it. Look at why you think you have 33,000 different denominations in Christianity? Because every man take up the Bible and say what he must say about the Bible, right? And Rasta take it up and say the same thing. So Rasta take up the Bible now and say how him translate it is the right way. 7 Day take it up and say the right way. Jehovah, and everybody keep taking it up and say where the Rasta man, core Rasta man they do. Him say, look here, and my liberty, my experience, that is deciding this thing, you know.
Okay.
See, the Bible reading is just a man comfort zone where him just read the Bible and say, you know, Israel come out of Egypt the same way, you know, Rasta will come out. And you man talk about Zion. It's just another way to say heaven, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's just a Jewish way to say Zion. Zion is a city, you know. It's a city of the great King David.
Yeah,
but Rasta man turn it and say Zion is like heaven.
Okay.
Zion is heaven to Rasta as heaven is to Christians. No, I now give no concept of no Zion, you know. I know have no concept of Zion in my mind in at this time, you know.
Okay.
Africa me I talk about. So just like when the man say, boy, right now, if like when me and I talk the bridge and I say, boy, right now, or am I to forget Africa? It's like if I tell you no, boy, I say, boy, right now, because war in Africa, you must want to go Africa. So you must want to go heaven neither because war in heaven too.
Okay.
So I now use no concept of heaven to justify and validate Africa, you know.
Okay.
You have Rasta man when we do that. Yeah, Rasta man will tell you say Africa heaven, you know.
Yeah.
And Africa no heaven. Because we born heaven and we born hell. Me know no heaven and no hell, you know. Because heaven and hell is God and the devil.
Okay.
And me know no God and no team like oh me not talk about no God, me not talk about no devil.
Devil. So those concepts not in your vocabulary.
No, me no work with that concept. And I'm sure you say when Peter Touch have an interview, you know, when them tell you say him not worship God, you know, because when you turn around God, it's spelled D-O-G. So you know, you Peter Touch talk about Haile Selassie, the Almighty God, you know. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you a difference between Peter Touch and Bob Marley, you know. Them have a tune say you're sick and tired of your ism schism, trying to go to heaven in Jesus' name.
Yeah.
You know, say Bob Marley sing over that tune there because him go join 12 tribe and say sick and tired of your ism schism, trying to go to heaven with your ism schism.
Really?
You never hear it yet?
No, I never pick up the difference, you know.
Peter Touch say you're sick and tired of your ism schism, trying to go to heaven in Jesus' name.
Yeah.
We know and we understand. Almighty God is a living man. No, Bob Marley did sing that tune there, you know. When Bob Marley sing it over, you know, him say you're sick and tired of your ism schism, trying to go to heaven in your ism schism, because him never want to offend the 12 tribe, no Rasta. The 12 tribe, because him go join 12 tribe, Rasta. Bob Marley was a 12 tribe man, you know.
Yeah, man, remember a lot of days.
Yeah, so the idea of saying trying to go to heaven in Jesus' name, Peter Touch stick on it and say born Jesus. As a matter of fact, Rasta man him go as far as say Jesus, not Jesus.
Yes.
Because I'm say J and G. If you listen to Fagan, Dermot Fagan, you know. Dermot Fagan will spend 2 hours, I tell you, say him no Jesus thing, you know. And Jesus, you never hear Dermot Fagan reason it?
Fagan are the man with the prophet. Come up a papi.
Yeah, man. Okay. You think you can go tell him about Jesus?
Okay.
Yet still, you know, if you born God in front of him, you know, him vex with you know. I swear it going on, because it's levels, you know, because you watch, you know, him born Jesus, you know. I said Jesus, you know, but you can't born God in front of him.
Okay.
And I just saw the thing go.
Yeah.
So it's just that. So the brethren, me I talk to now. The reason why me I look at the thing is not because him is a Rasta, I say that, is the conspiracy theory where I bring up about the university.
No, I think in that thing about university, maybe him don't really have information, but maybe a man might say something.
No, inside the university, the professor tell him.
Yeah, no. What I think, you know, most of the man talk and say, oh, a man I make money off of this, you know. But maybe really and truly they don't go in depth to tell him how they make money off of it. They really just repeat it. Or a parrot thing then.
Yeah, but that's how conspiracy theory come, because him hear that now, him start to develop a theory.
Yeah, I'm gonna base something
about the Chinese and the university, yeah. But all these conspiracy theory are going and billions are make half a, you know.
Let me tell you now, university not gonna take it up unless money upon it still, you know.
Like what?
Some money I make off of it. If I even publishing or something.
Like what? Like what money?
Whatever them publish about
no, but me I tell you, say, it's the rest of them go to them.
What I know. So who have the publishing rights for that book that they make up?
They know most the art of the book.
So the authors are from where?
No, Jamaica, the art of them come from.
No,
most of them dead. OJ, I think, yeah, OJ was one of them. The man who did stand up and tell Rasta say the most.
So the university press would have they are the printers for the
but them print it no and a give way.
Give it, then I sell it.
I give up at the university the other day.
Okay. So that's the aim, to give it away to everybody.
No, what may I say? It is a report on the Rastafari.
It's a published book.
Well, it's not really all a book,
but
you know.
Sell and make money with off.
Yeah, but not billions of dollars, Bridget.
No, the billions of dollars thing is an exaggeration still. But university now just get up and give a printed material like that.
Why not?
Are them generous?
Why not? No, then not for education, Bridget. The government now give you a whole heap of free school book, you know. You know, you like the thing.
The government, somebody give a book, then get grant for that.
Yeah, then who said them never get grant for do the report on the Rasta?
Okay, I don't know.
Well, that me I say no. So we are speculate. The whole of we are speculate. Then me I say that there is no conspiracy that is going on.
No, we're not believing in the conspiracy.
Yeah, it's just that me I say. There's no conspiracy. I know that the Chinese them a make money off of Rasta paraphernalia, and Rasta now make nothing off of it, and then that you can't call making billions of dollars.
Well, in the you know, is that Rastas like yourself who go out there and enlighten to what is happening need to come back and say, look, we need to start doing this and we need to start doing that.
Yeah, but the rest of them are doing it now. That is why that's why they break away from the university, the millennium.
No, I'm talking about making money off of Rasta. Because as I said, the red, green, and gold thing, everything made in China.
Yeah, but that may I say, the
You can't
conference.
make anything out here.
Yeah, but the Rasta conference was about how
We
to
can-
protect
okay,
the legitimate
okay.
property rights of Rasta.
Of Rastas.
That
okay.
what was it. That what the Rasta the conference was about, you know.
Okay.
The one that was not at the university.
That was Bonawela thing.
It was not Bonnewheeler thing. It's the Millennium Council thing.
Okay.
That conference was about the different aspects of indigenous property rights and how Rastafari must now protect their rights as indigenous culture.
Okay.
So that is what the Rastafari Millennium Council was doing.
Okay, so what was the outcome of that conference?
Well, I hope to have, as a matter of fact, I want to do a program with the summary of the two conferences.
Okay. So
So
Bonnie thing did go off.
Yeah, you keep I say a bunny thing and a bunny
Sorry,
thing.
no, I know Bonnie is a figurehead.
Yeah, the Millennium Council.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man, it keep down at the Institute of Jamaica and up at Bob Marley Museum.
Okay.
It did keep, you know.
You still keep.
Yeah, man, it still keep. Yeah,
they
them big Bonnewheel and all that, but me I say it still keep.
Okay.
You see, it's just
Well,
that
I would have loved
the one at the university was more high profile, you know.
Yeah, that one was a high profile one, which we hear a lot of ads about that too.
Yeah. So I hope to have the two things them for great name there, but let's we are work with Bridget.
All right.
Favor,
I love that.
Rastafari.
I love the education that you just given.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
Right now my heart feels better.
Yeah, all right, Bridget.
All right, take care.
Well, my people, we have made it to the end. Give thanks to the ones and ones who have made it to the end. Yeah, man. It's a powerful, knowledgeable one, this, my people. So definitely share your thoughts and opinion. Let me know what I learned so far. And, before we go, it's a Black Power movement. Drop a like and subscribe. Share to a friend or family so they can be part of the movement.